Hey there everybody, this is Hobble Dragon, and as you can see, this is Dragon Age Inquisition on my screen. Yes, we were doing Origins, and it seems that we have stopped. Reason being is we did an update to our graphics card, and, well, it wasn't very happy with us, so, it ended up where we had to reinstall my operating system. And it, needless to say, it killed, murdered, massacred my Dragon Age Origins, save file. So it is no longer there. So we are going to play Dragon Age Inquisition. As you can tell, I have already, partook into the, playtime on this because I couldn't help myself. Let's be honest here, I really couldn't help myself. I didn't play any of the multiplayer. It doesn't have as much of a draw to me as it does the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer does, but I digress. Anyway, so we are going to have a nice little romp through the land of Thedos. I just realized there is a giant spider right here. And I hope you guys enjoy what you're watching. So, let's get started. Let's be serious here. Female, let's just go with it. And since I am not on the short side of short, maybe in the medium side of short, I like to play the tall ones because I'm kind of short as is. Let's stick with this. Dual wield, archer, two-handed, weapon and shield, and mage. I'm playing an archer. The character that I originally played was a mage. Mage has some pretty awesome stuff, but let's go with a stabby stab. A giant stabby stab. I won't be very sneaky about that. There you go. Follows the strict religious philosophy of the Qun. The Qunari appeared like a tidal wave to the north of Thedos, 300 years ago. You are Tal Vashoth, a Qunari who has rejected the Qun and never even lived in Qunari lands. As part of the Volkos mercenary company, you have earned a living by your own wits and the strength of your blade, ignoring the fearful looks of you receive from those around you. Most recently, the company has sent to the Chantry Conclave as hired swordsmen to keep the peace between mages and Templars, a task that has gone horribly wrong. I'm assuming the giant explosion was was a part of that. So we did make a custom world state in Dragon Age Keep. So let's do some stuff. Break some things. Go forth. Now, even though I did pick a dual-wielding rogue, I can, in fact, change what I want to later. Nothing is ever set in stone except for what class you are. Once you pick a rogue, you can't be a warrior, can't be a mage, that sort of thing. It's mostly to set your weapon proficiencies and your armor proficiency. Like, I can't wear plate, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I'm able to wear plate. But then again, I'm Qunari, so I already have a armor issue. It's kind of hard for me to find armor because it's small. So I do enjoy the way that they do the customization of the characters. The character starts off face flat in the dirt, and then you end up getting up and then actually seeing your face, but then getting to customize it. So we'll just go with this.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Now there are 2 voices for both male and female.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
I just hope I can help.
2. This voice.
How much is
This
this
voice
going
here.
to cost me exactly?
One of her more common voices, if you play Guild Wars and you play the female charter, that's her.
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
That's Sam from Mass Effect 3. Samantha? Yeah. Look at that. Alright, horns. Horns for Qunari do affect what hairstyle you have. So. Look like a goat. Of course, you can also have no horns, though. That just makes my head hurt, honestly. Just the thought of them poking out, just kind of, because like your skin's stretched over it, it's just, it's just painful. That's a little lopsided. It looks like one of my horns got broken. Definitely both my horns got broken. And then it's apparently a rare occasion where Qunari have no horns. Something like that. Because the original Qunari was Sten from Dragon Age Origins, the one that we ran into in the cage, and he didn't have horns. Well, in the... yeah, we'll go with that. In the second game, Dragon Age 2, they decided, hey, we're going to make them a little more fearsome, and we're going to give them horns. And people were like, wait a minute, how come he didn't have horns? And they were like, well, you see, because, he's special. Yeah, he's got something special going on with him. Blue eyes. Dark blue eyes. Complexion. This is basically your, kind of like your age alert going on here, because, damn, she old. I don't want to make her too young. Plus, I like the black tint to the horns. Complexion. Thought I went further up. Skin tone. Yellowish. That looks like puke green. We're not gonna go with that. And that looks like I've never been outside. This is just the general stuff. Then you get into the more detailed stuff. Earlobe size. These are my cousin's earlobes. They're huge. I don't understand how he doesn't fly away with them. It's just a... I don't know. Like, I feel like a good strong gust of wind should blow him away. A little bit like those, which can't say much because I do have some of these. Those arm flaps when you, raise your arm up to like a 90-degree angle, and you kind of wiggle, and it's like flap, 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 flap. Fly away, fly away. Cheek shape. Let's see, what does this change? This haircut kind of reminds me of that, the monster from Little Monsters, if you remember that one. Blue rocker guy. And the scary big bad monster was this weird little kid. Oh man, I remember that movie. I have to watch that later at some point. Eye shape. Since I look like I'm about to cry, we probably need to fix that. That's pretty normal right there. A little startled. And just like with every high detailed game, if you go on the internet, you find some really funky, like uptown funky walk kind of characters. It's very entertaining to watch how creative people get. Let's see, which one of these controls? Width? Okay, it controls how close or far away from the front. And eye rotation. And I kind of agree with some people who keep saying that there's no way to make a pretty Cunari. I think most of them just end up handsome at the most, if you're really lucky. A little cranky, considering I'm Cunari. We might want to tone down the crankiness. I got two white chalk lines on my head. Utterly surprised. I never quite get the eyelash style one, other than no eyelashes. Like, I don't quite understand them. Alright, now this is the fun part when you do the detailing on the eyes, because you have all sorts of craziness like that. Or let's get some fire going on if we can. especially drawn to purple lately for some weird reason. Alright, let's go with that. See no shape. Oh, come on. Oop. There we go. Size. Change width. Alright, kind of a longish nose, kind of a longish face. That's narrow. I think that's... Nope, that's the width at the bend between your eyes. Alright. One of them, the further away you go, gives you more of a, broken-esque looking nose. Oop. Ah, wait, never mind, it's just a trait down here. I mean, I am a rogue. I've probably gotten hit in the face quite a bit. Quite a decent amount. Mouth shape. Yeah. Mouth width. So this is the lead singer from Aerosmith, I would think. Okay, so that's forward, back, that's up, down. That's height. There we go. Definitely kissable if you can get up that high. Might need a ladder, because I think Kunari are somewhere in the 7-foot range, even the women. Oh, size. Tighten that up just a little bit. Jowls. No, nope, not even gonna mess with that. Chin size. Double chin. Adam's apple. I do like that they give you the option for Adam's apple, even if you do have a female. Like, the female dwarves can, in fact, have... They say they're beards, but they're just stubble. Let's face it, they are just stubble. Depending on your graphic settings, these scars will not show up. Let's see... Obviously none. One on the chin right there. Across the chin. Looks like a little indent on the neck. Little tiny one on the chin. Just a little, like, I was trying to learn how to fly and jumped off the couch. Down the bridge of the nose, along the neck, a little bit under the lips. A little one across that laugh line. Ah! Close to the eyeball. That one I feel like was just like a lucky junk, like a lucky stab. Wishful booger. Down along that chin. Little ones. One right across there. Though, I get the feeling if they got that close to your eye, you're probably blind in that eye. Which is sad that they don't give you the option to, individually change or have a blind eye. Wait, I think that one was on... Ah, got it on the ear. That one looks more like a burn mark, honestly. Really bad down across the neck, the throat, neck, cheek, under the eye, across the eye, a little along the cheek, throat, lips, chin, eye, little nicks like I was shaving. Wishful booger, lips, eye, and this side of the face. I am part of a mercenary group, so let's go with that. So let's see, scar intensity, which I feel like they did this backwards. Like, should this be like as intense as you can get? This be not at all. So I do like this though. You can change about where it's at. Ah, across the ear. Yeah, if you've ever been one of those kids that rubs at your earlobes a lot when you're a kid, and that piece of skin right there where it connects to your side of your face tears, best thing to do is just to stop it. Just stop it. Just... Okay, I've never been good with this eyeshadow thing. I generally do not put makeup on my characters because, like, I may be a girl, but generally not that girly. Like hashtag #HowToGirl. Blush, intensity, lip color. Lip color intensity. You can also use this to color your lips. There we go. Like I've been kissing some sweaty ass right there. And let's just go with down to earth, actually. Yeah. Alright. Not the best looking, but, you know, whatever. Alright, let's do this. Hera. Let's not, let's just go to the standard default. Now, this is my hard part. It's always coming up with some name. They're not like gonna use it or anything, and they call me by my last name. It makes the voice acting part easier. Because you don't want to be like, oh, Nice to meet you. Hera? You know where that... We got the computer to read it. Like spiders and the default always. Spiders and giant rats.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
You think I'm responsible?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra. Whatever you think I did, I'm innocent.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember... running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you. Call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the Breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the Breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the Breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
So I don't really have a choice about this.
None of us has a choice. They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
Alright, boys and girls, this has been the first part of our Dragon Age Inquisition installment. Thanks for watching. This has been Hobble Dragon.